Story time, dear family. In a village scorched by time, where the rains had long forgotten their way and the soil had cracked like broken promises, lived a girl named Maya. She was only 14, but her heart carried the weight of generations. Her grandfather, Eli, was the last of the old keepers, farmers who once whispered to the earth and listened when it answered back. On a stormy night, as thunder rolled and shadows danced on their cottage walls, he handed Maya a small weathered pouch. Inside it was a single seed. "This," he whispered with fading breath, "is the last seed from the tree that fed us for generations. Plant it, but not just in the soil. Plant it in faith. Plant it when the world forgets how to believe." And then, just like that, he was gone, leaving behind silence, a seed, and a legacy. Days later, Maya stood in the village square, holding the seed like a sacred flame. The villagers had gathered, drawn by curiosity more than belief. "We can grow again," she said, voice trembling but fierce. "My grandfather believed this seed could save us." Laughter rippled through the crowd. "The river's gone. The ground is dead. Seeds don't grow in hopelessness." One man scoffed. The mayor, hardened by years of disappointment, crossed his arms. "Dreams are dangerous when they replace reality." But Maya didn't flinch. "Maybe, but dreams are also where healing begins." And so, alone Maya began. She dug into the stubborn earth with her bare hands. Day after day, she hauled water from a distant well, drop by precious drop. She built a scarecrow from rags, kept the soil shaded, and whispered stories to the earth. Stories of what used to be, of what could be again. The sun beat down without mercy. The villagers watched with tired eyes, some mocking, some silently wishing she might be right. Weeks passed. Nothing grew. At night Maya cried, but never quit. Then one morning, as dawn painted the sky in soft gold, Maya saw it. A sprout, green, alive. It wasn't much, but it was enough. She screamed with joy, waking the village. They came running, squinting in disbelief. Children reached out to touch it. The elderly wept. "How?" Someone asked. Maya smiled through her tears. Love, faith, and a little stubbornness. The village changed that day. They no longer watched from afar. They came with buckets, tools, and stories of their own. The soil, once brittle, felt soft again. Laughter returned to the fields. And the tree, Maya's tree, grew tall and strong, bearing fruit not just for the body but for the soul. A year later, it stood at the heart of the village, a monument of faith. Children played in its shade. Elders rested beneath its branches. And carved into the trunk were just 2 words: believe again. The moral? Sometimes the world doesn't need a miracle. It just needs one person crazy enough to believe in one. In the darkest soil of despair, hope can take root. And from one seed, a forest can rise. You don't need 1,000 voices to start change. You need one heart, brave enough to try. Subscribe for more.